So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I got you. Check.
Alert. Easy.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now a carry by the 3rd-year man. This is Austin Eckler. He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Hey, alert.
50 seconds left. I got one. Alert flare.
Easy.
Deuce.
Take both of them.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Mike. Check.
Funny.
Exit.
Hey, 0.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or two short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Kill. Check nickel.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Heinz Field has always been a tough place for field goal kickers. It's just a very heavy side, plus you've got an open end of the field with wind coming off the Allegheny. And sure enough, he kind of chunks this one, and it's no good.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
44. Hey, Alpha.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Roethlisberger nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
Take 2 of them.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Black,
out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
At their own 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Now it's Carson. And an alley to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
You ain't doing nothing. Go.
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Carson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down, Seahawks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Quick throw out to Gordon on the perimeter. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a give, right side. It's Carson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Lynch, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, his 1st touchdown of the new season, as his guys are 1st onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This is their third drive right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
50. 77.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
Here we go. King.
Check 49.
Now Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
These two. Alert.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
It's a gain of 2.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
57. Let's go, D. 5. 57. Focus.
Me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
In your face.
Alert.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Good left.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Hey, check Mike.
Hey, alert.
Hey, man.
Now Wilson on 1st down. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They run it with Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Got it. Gun.
You run.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
Mike 55. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
What? 215.
Right there in the middle. 55. All day, baby. All day. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Go, guys. 4 down. 4 down.
To throw again is Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
What? 315.
Hey, eat. Tackle.
40.
They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Myers able to knock it through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Go, boy. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Double tight. We got 4.
Hey, 0.
This is Carson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
What? 280.
Still got it. 4 down. Here we go, G. Get off the field.
Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
What? 380.
I'm scared.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Set. 230.
Mike 57. No game.
Double.
No game. Check 99. Check 99.
No foul. Hey, wahoo!
57's a Mike. Rock 57.
Let's make these babies relax.
Now on 2nd and 16, Roethlisberger. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Single receiver. Single receiver. Hey, throw it over there. Single receiver.
First
Jack
down
16.
at the 46-yard line.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. He'll get this to Eckler. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Snell. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
57's the Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Well, that'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Hey, dude.
Check your out read.
Hey, Black, turn.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And he connects with Vance McDonald. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Like 20.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Like 20. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. Alert, alert.
From the 25 on second down, Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line.
Get that foot. Switch.
Quarter.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Roethlisberger keeps it. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggression.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30, the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Now Myers for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Seahawks 46-yard line.
44. 57.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now Roethlisberger on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Alert. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you. Hey, echo.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. It's caught by Bryant. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A Steeler first down, Roethlisberger to Bryant. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Ben Roethlisberger, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are able to cut into that lead.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
77. Let's go.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Wilson will try and set up the screen. It's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Lynch. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Marshawn Lynch, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
This will be fielded at the 6. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Come on, QB.
Show that bench release and go. Hey, Delta.
Rabbit.
Here's Roethlisberger. Complete to Washington. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check hot.
Black and good.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Defense wins championships, baby.
No go.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
And incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will close the gap down to 14. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
This fielded at the 2.
All day, baby, all day.
So the victory here for Seattle. And I think